broadcast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It is nice and quiet across central Illinois tonight. We're seeing temperatures out there still fairly pleasant for this time of year. 49, actually, what it is right now out the door. That's warmer than we should be for afternoon highs this time of year. Still, though, things are on the cooler side. There may be a few light sprinkles or very light showers slipping on through parts of the area. Most of the heavy rain off to the south. That boundary has stalled out in southern Illinois, Kentucky, South Missouri. That's keeping the heavy rain away for now. Although we do expect rain will return this weekend. Not tonight, though. We'll be down into the upper 30s out there under a mostly cloudy sky. We'll talk more about when the rain returns to central Illinois and when it will finally maybe get out of here. That and more as WCIA 3 News at 10 starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
Busy bars are good for business, while right now it has health officials concerned. Plus, the president wants all adults to be vaccine eligible by May 1st. What health officials say about making that a reality.
And Illinois basketball has waited a year for its chance at the Big Ten tournament again, and they definitely don't plan to waste it.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
Some people take it seriously, some people don't. So it really depends on the people you're with.
Students were out watching the Illinois basketball game tonight, and that's causing a concern for health officials in Champaign County. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jessica Coons. There's been a lot of improvement. More places are opening up. More people are getting vaccinated. But health officials are urging people to remember this pandemic is not over. WCIA 3's Bryce Beeman joins us now. Bryce, a lot of people out and about tonight, some decent-sized crowds. What are health officials saying about that?
Well, the Champaign-Urbana Public Health District says if people go out without masks, stay indoors, and don't follow COVID protocols, it heightens the chance of a major spreader.
I feel pretty safe. I mean, I feel like we're only really with our table.
Students hit the bars Friday night to cheer on the Illinois basketball team. But this has health officials concerned of a super spreader.
You are, singing or speaking loudly or, cheering for your team. You are putting yourself and others at risk.
Bars also have to do their best to abide by COVID-19 protocols. And Joe's Brewery in Champaign is trying to allow students to have fun while staying safe.
We do our job to get everyone to follow rules, and everyone's still out here having a good time, so it's good.
Meanwhile, ESQUIRE Lounge is doing the same.
It is limited seating. We don't have bar seating at this time. And we are requiring people be seated by us.
Before the game started, they were expecting to even have to turn people away to abide by 50% capacity rules.
It's frustrating. It's hard to turn people away from your business, but we can't have people standing.
Even if bars and people abide by COVID protocols while out.
I just think it's awesome that we can do this and enjoy Illinois basketball while being safe as well and enjoying it with our friends.
Health officials say staying home is the best way to ensure safety.
We do know that COVID is still around. And we also know that the variant of COVID, the B117, which is spreading much more faster than the regular COVID, is also around on campus, and we see cases almost every day.
Health officials say if you do go out, go get a COVID test. They say this way you can know your status and then can quarantine and limit the spread. In the newsroom, I'm Bryce Beeman, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Bryce, thank you. People have been drinking more over the past year, and the proof is in the numbers. One liquor store says its locations in Champaign and Decatur saw 15 to 20% increases in sales. But that also meant they had a problem. Demand was so high, it was hard to keep things in supply during those COVID shipping delays. They did not see that same issue at their store in U of I's campus town.
Because not everybody's back on campus this year. Everything is still online, pretty much,
There's an increase, but it's hard to get all the stuff from the sailors.
This increase in sales was when people were mostly working from home and when bars were closed.
New cases in Illinois are still hovering around 1,700 daily. The 39 more people also died in the last 24 hours. State's positivity rate also increasing just a bit, up 0.1 of a percentage point to 2.6%. Now, when it comes to vaccination rates, more than 22% of people in Champaign County are fully vaccinated. Comparatively, in Sangamon County, nearly 16% and nearly 10% in Vermilion County. Public health officials say they don't have a timetable right now to meet the president's May 1st deadline for adult vaccine eligibility, but They say this is a positive change and believe it's a sign help is on the way. However, if those extra doses don't arrive, some people could be left behind. They worry that others would get vaccinated before high-risk populations.
A teenager was arrested after Decatur police say he raped a 6-year-old girl. That girl's mother told police this happened last month at a hotel. 19-year-old Dominic Rice is accused of raping that girl while her parents were asleep next to them. Police say Rice admitted to confessing to his father that he abused her. A man will spend nearly 30 years in prison for exposing himself to a child. In November, a jury found 62-year-old James Berry guilty of both sexual abuse and sexual exploitation of a child. He was also convicted on a drug charge. Berry will also have to register as a sexual predator for the rest of his life.
New at 10, state police are on scene of a deadly crash in Springfield. It's at the intersection of Old Route 54 and Camp Butler Road. Police say 2 vehicles are involved and several lanes are blocked. Drivers are being asked to avoid that area. Champaign County is at risk of losing millions of dollars in state and federal help because of an overdue audit. The 2019 audit was due in December. The deadline had already been extended and it's not done. The Regional Planning Commission says it's already been locked out of getting money from the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. That affects new stimulus relief and $18 million in grants. It'll soon lock out money from several other state departments. The county isn't sure how to move forward yet, but the plan is to complete that audit sometime before June.
Illinois basketball in Indy for the Big Ten tournament, but they're not alone.
Their fans are there too. What the team had to say about finally being watched in person.
All right, and Jacob, as we head into this weekend, we're looking at some rain here.
Yeah, Kevin went down to Philo today. I think he went to Seattle. Got some chance for rain on the board. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow looks pretty good out there. Today, though, we stayed pretty cloudy here. A few light showers out there. We can see temperatures this afternoon got up into the 50s out there. We hit a high of 56. Fairly above average here. Temperatures going a little bit of roller coaster ride here. In fact, Jess, some wintry mix may be on the way. We'll tell you when that may happen. Coming up after this.